You're still on here. Awesome. So it's great to be on here with all of you. Let's go ahead and just kick things right off. I don't want to waste too much time today. Just want to jump right into it and give you guys what you are here for. Okay. So this is pretty much going to be, as you see on your screen, a live demo and case study plus Q&A as well. I always try to stay as long as I need to get your questions answered. But pretty much I'm going to show you exactly how Sendio not only has gotten better, but how he can help you to really go out there and make some good profit for yourself. Okay, and if you're brand new and you have no idea what Sendio is, you're gonna see the first AI autoresponder that combines the three most profitable marketing channels ever, which is email, SMS, and Facebook Messenger. So you can plan on being on here for about an hour and a half or so. I know we're all busy, so I do appreciate those of you that have been able to get on here live, and I promise you that it will not be a waste of your time. I always like going above and beyond for those of you that do come on here live. And if this is your first time being on here with me, I'll just go through this real quick. I am Joshua Zamora from Miami, Florida. I'm born and raised here and still live here to this day. I've been actually marketing online since 2010, and I actually was able to go full time in my business in 2014. So it did take me for an entire 4 years to make that process happen. But the first money that I actually ever made, which is in 2012, was through building a list and sending an email to that list. And I was absolutely terrified when I actually sent out my first promotional email because I was really attached to that list. You know, I had spent months building it. It was only a list of about 1,000 people, but all I did for 4 months straight was just focused on building a list. And I still remember it like it was yesterday because it was right around my birthday. I started building the list in January, and by April of 2012, I was like, okay, enough. I gotta see if this thing actually works. I can see that the building of the list works, but I need to see if I can actually make money with this list. So I went ahead and sent an email out, and literally within hours, I got my first sale. Boom! I remember my iPhone pinging at the time. Ping! It was the PayPal ping that I received the $24 commission, and I was like, "Whoa, no way!" And then, sure enough, for the next 24 hours, I ended up making about 10 sales. Okay, and it was about 200 and something dollars that I made, and I was like, "Whoa! This thing works." Okay, awesome. All right, and I've been building my list ever since, and I've built a list of up to 75,000 subscribers. I don't mail nearly, not even half of those people nowadays, just because I've been more focused on quality of a list instead of the size of a list. So I'm always constantly cleaning my list, removing people, and just focusing on people that actually want to hear from me. So that is one thing that I do want you guys to take away from this, is that you don't need a huge list to make this work. Okay, as long as you have a good small list of engaged people that you provide value to, that is pretty much all you need. Okay, and obviously a great platform like what you're going to see on this call. All right, nowadays as well, the majority of my time, because of the business that I've been able to build, I do spend it most of my days with my two girls and my wife. Usually I'm only working about 1 to 2 hours a day, and then I usually do it in about 30-minute spurts. The reason for that is because I work from home, so the little one always comes in and out of the office, and I just take breaks and go out and hang out most of my time with them. But my total work time right now is probably about 1 to 2 hours, except for days and weeks like this week where I'm releasing a product. I actually have to work a little bit more. But even still, I try to keep that to a bare minimum, and then I spend the rest of my time with them. And then the older one already does go to pre-K, so she does spend a good amount of time in school. But yeah, the majority of my time, because of what I've been able to build, is spent with them. So that's what I wanted from the beginning, and thankfully, because of different strategies that you're going to see on this, I've been able to accomplish that, and you guys will be able to do the same thing. And it could be something different for you guys if your kids are already grown, or if you don't have kids, or if you don't want kids. You can, spend your time traveling, or spend your time, playing sports or working out, or whatever it is that you want to do. And you know that your business is what will allow you to do that. Okay, but why should you even pay close attention to this webinar today? Why should you even listen to me? Okay, well, pretty much I know how to build lists and how to make money from those lists. Okay, how to monetize those lists. So these are some older screenshots from before JV Zoom um, updated their user interface. But these are just some of the paydays that I've been able to generate, all from either my own products or as an affiliate. So you can see there's some pretty good paydays here that still continue to this day. And I will be jumping into some actual case studies as well. Okay, so the other good thing that you guys can feel confident about is that this is a platform that is proven. There are some fellow Sendio users on here that have been with us since day one, and day one is actually back in 2019. So this isn't a new platform by any means. This is actually a platform that I use on a daily basis in my business. So I have every single fiber in my being into this to continue to make this better, because I use it for myself. This is what I use to get those kind of results. Okay. So it's been around since 2019. This is version 3.0 that we are releasing this week, and it just continues to get better, as several people have already said in the chat box as well. They've been able to see how much we've improved this process. And in fact, we also have over 12,000 customers that have joined us since 2019. Okay, so this isn't something that's just going to be here today, gone tomorrow. Not only do I have my own business that is Sendio is responsible for, but I have a good amount of people who rely on our platform as well. Now, before we continue as well, I want to just take a quick survey just to kind of prove a quick point. Okay, how many of you are on this webinar because of an email that you received? Give me a 1 in the chat box. Perfect. Yeah, every single one of you posted a 1. Okay. Yeah. All right. Tons of ones coming in. Perfect. Or how many of you, if you jumped on here by some other form and you just showed up on here without getting any sort of email, how many of you just have received a text or a Facebook message or a ringless voicemail over the last week or so? Give me a 2 in the chat box. And I've actually been getting an insane amount of texts and ringless voicemails personally. They've kind of slowed down now, but the entire month of January, I was just getting bombarded because I did apply for a refi for one of our investment properties. And for some reason, the moment that someone pulls your credit here in the U.S., somehow it just gets sold to all of these companies, and you just start getting bombarded by mortgage companies trying to give you a better rate. So thankfully, my phone has calmed down now. But man, I was getting so many text promotions and ringless voicemails coming into my phone because it works. That kind of reaching people to their phone works. And yeah, a bunch of 2s coming in. Absolutely. Vincent saying he's been a customer since 2019. Awesome. So you've been with us since the beginning. That's awesome. So many of you got an idea where I'm headed with that quick survey that I just wanted to make a point with, is that list marketing has always and will continue to be the #1 most proven and most profitable long-term business model of all other business models. Okay, there is nothing more profitable that you can do than that. Okay, and if someone can tell me can name an asset that's more valuable than a list when it comes to building an online business, I would love to hear it. Okay, the money is in the list. I know you guys have probably heard this a million times and you continue to avoid it. Okay, but that is the actual truth. Okay, you can ask anyone. You can ask your favorite guru. You can ask Ty Lopez or Ryan Dice or Frank Kern, all the big guys, all the big companies, AppSumo, okay, one of the bigger software companies out there as well. They're not a software company, but they just pretty much sell other people's software. All of their promotions are done practically through email. Okay, every single Amazon. Okay, I want you guys to next time you're browsing on Amazon, see how long it takes for them to send you an email to, if you didn't end up buying the product you were looking at, how much time passes between the time that you close out Amazon and the time that you get an email saying, hey, here are some other recommended products that you might like, or here is, are you sure you didn't want to pick this up, here's a better price, something like that. Amazon does an amazing job at that process as well, of being able to freakishly know that you're browsing for something on their website and then immediately send you an email, minutes later, if you don't end up buying that product. Okay, every single business, uh, big business out there, big or small, understands that the money is in the list. Okay, and those people who don't yet understand this, that is a great opportunity for you guys, and I'll tell you why here in the next few minutes. But pretty much, whether it's an email list, a text list, a Facebook Messenger list, a Twitter list, any kind of this, and when you combine all of those together, you can really take your profit to the next level as well. But even if you just have one of them, even if you just have an email list, or even if you just have a text list, or even if you just have a Facebook Messenger list, as long as you are building some form of list, I really want you guys to walk away with that and understand that build your list. Okay, it doesn't matter which one of these you choose, or if you decide to do a mixture of them, please write it on your desk or write it somewhere, tattoo it on yourself. The money is in the list. Okay, and the longer that you continue to try the shiny fast buck methods, the longer it's going to take you to realize real long-term success online. Okay, um, if you guys remember, I started in 2010, but I didn't end up actually making my first real money until 2012. It took 2 years for me to make that money. So from 2010 to 2011, I spent all that time trying out the quick, shiny methods, buying product after product, trying all of the quick money methods. Okay. And then from 2011 to 2012, I still kind of fell into that. I started doing a bunch of different things. But at the end of 2011 is when I really started. I bought a course that was all around pretty much building an online business. And the main thing that it was about was affiliate marketing, but also affiliate marketing through email marketing, through building a list. So it taught me how to build a list from scratch. And it also taught me multiple different traffic methods to build a list. So from all that time, in the beginning of 2012 is when I decided to, okay, I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm done trying all these shiny objects. Let me just focus and build my list, and that's what I did. So from the beginning of 2012 to April of 2012, that's when I spent 4 months and just focused all of my time on building a list. And you can either say it took me 4 months to make a sale, or 2 years and 4 months, pretty much. But you can look at it however you want. But 4 months with my full focus on just building a list is what it took me to not only build a list of 1,000 people that continued to pay me and continues to pay me until today, but it made me that first money after those 4 months were done. So the longer that you continue to avoid this, the slower that your success is going to be. Okay, and honestly as well, if I would have just focused earlier on building my list, I would have made money a lot quicker as well. All right, so it doesn't matter if you're doing SEO, make sure you build a list. If you're doing video marketing, build a list. If you're doing e-commerce, build a list. If you're doing affiliate marketing as well, okay, I know that the thought of direct linking and making money to affiliate marketing is great, but just add one more page in between that so that you can capture some of those email addresses and make money long term. Okay, because if you're doing direct linking, the moment that your traffic source stops, that's it. You're not making any more money. But if you are building a list, that is your best traffic source, your email list or your text list or whatever list it is that you build. If you're running Facebook ads, build a list. Okay, I'm currently running a Facebook campaign right now to one of our other platforms, and the first thing that I'm asking for when people create an account is an email list. Okay, because I understand right now I think we have about 250 people that have gone through that process of creating an account. So 250 people, and just to give you an idea, 250 people have expressed an interest in creating an account on our platform. Of those 250 people, about 30 of them have actually connected their credit card. Okay, so that means that 220 people I can now reach out to and either offer them a different offer them a one-time payment offer, since this offer that we're running is a recurring offer, or promote something completely different, promote another product, okay, of ours that we have. So I don't care what it is that you're doing, just build a list, all right? And also, if you're running an agency, tap into your clients list as well. All right, that's one of the fastest and easiest ways that you can get results to your clients is go into their office or into their place of business and be like, okay, let's sit down and how many people do you have? Where is your database of customers? Okay, how can we tap into that to start getting you more sales? So whether obviously a pizza shop is a great example, since people are always calling pizza shops and they collect all of your information for delivery and all that stuff. Right there, they get their phone number, the address, all of those different types of lists that you can use to make more money for your client. Okay, same with gym memberships. Right now, obviously, we're at the beginning of the year. Gym memberships are going insane, and a lot of gyms, they are actively marketing, trying to get new people into their establishment. What if they just tapped into, or you help them tap into all of the inactive people in their database? Okay, a lot of these gyms, even especially the smaller ones, they're not doing that. They just try and get new people through their door. So whatever it is that you're doing, build a list. Okay, and does anyone disagree on here? Give me a 1 in the chat box. Do any of you disagree? All right. Oh, someone posted one. Was that a disagreement or is that an agreement? Because if you do disagree, then now is probably the time that you'd want to exit this webinar, because for the next hour or so, we are going to be talking about building a list and making money with that list. And I'm going to show you how you guys can do that. Okay. So if you do disagree with anything that I just said, it is a good time to exit the webinar. But for the rest of you that are now in agreement with everything that I just said, and hopefully that, like I said, if you don't take anything else away from this session, even if you don't buy Sendio, just have it in the forefront of your mind that whatever you're doing online, build a list. Okay, no matter what traffic source you're using, no matter what you're monetizing with, always make sure that at some point in that process you are sending people to some sort of squeeze page or a lead page that captures their email address. Okay, so now we can actually jump into the live demo session. So give me a second here and I can go ahead and switch over to the demo session. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into the demo video. Now, like I mentioned before, Sendio has been around since 2019. And one thing you're going to notice is that we have completely revamped the entire user interface. So it's come a long way since the 1.0 feature. We've made a ton of changes. And now in the 3.0, we've completely revamped the entire user interface to make it a little bit easier for our users to use our platform pretty much. Now you could toggle this on and on so that it stays open. But pretty much also, like I mentioned, Sendio has been built not just by myself and, adding things in there that would make it easier for me. But now that we have over 12,000 users, everyone has collectively added features to this, suggestions and things like that. So we do take your suggestions seriously, and if we do find that it does need to be added, Now we go ahead and get that added in there. Okay, so this is a collective creation between myself and all of our users, which is always the best kind of creation, and it's just going to continue getting better. So let me go ahead and jump into it. Before I jump into this, let me go ahead and show you some case studies. Like I said, I was going to show you some real life case studies. So here are some of my recent promotions. Okay, here in the first week of this year, just under $6,000 in commissions. And in the same platform, this is the Thrive Cart platform. And last year, I ran a few promos in there, and I did just under $35,000 just in my Thrive Cart account. Here's just one screenshot of one day inside of my JB Zoo account promoting my own products. So $2,500 in sales, at about $1,100 in profit. Okay. Um, this one here just showing one of my recent promos as well, over just over $2,100 in 7 days as an affiliate. And here in my ClickBank account, just under $11,000 in profit as an affiliate for ClickBank. And this one here, one of my better promos that I ran last year, another $35,000 in commissions. This is just my commission amount from this one platform. It was a pretty good week that week. But yeah, this is all from what we've been talking about: list marketing, being able to build a list, sell something to that list. It doesn't get any more powerful and simpler than that. The more that you guys avoid it, the longer it is going to take you to have long-term success. Okay, the big secret to success is building a list and selling something to that list, whether it's your own product or someone else's product. But just in case there are some more skeptics in here, I do have these open in a new tab. This is my actual account. I am logged in here. You can see year to date. Now it's over $6,000 inside of my Thrive account and over $17,000 in gross sales. Here I'll circle back to this. But here, same thing, year to date, already $11,000 in my affiliate dashboard inside of JV Zoo. So there you can see that I do run several promotions. You can see the kind of traffic that I'm able to send all through my Sendio platform. Okay, I do not use any other autoresponder. Inside of ClickBank, I just recently ran a promo for this as well. You can see just under $2,000 in commissions, and there has been a couple of refunds. So my net earnings, $1,800. And you can see here a few days ago, a direct deposit was sent to my bank account with just under $1,500. Okay. And here is the private affiliate platform that one of my partners runs. Inside, it's pretty much his own platform, so it doesn't have a logo or anything. But you can see here, this is the bigger promo that I ran last year, $35,000 in commissions, and you can see $67,000 in actual sales, gross sales. So yes, Sendio is the reason I'm able to earn this income, because I have a list and I'm able to sell something to that list. And like I said before, there's a good chance that you guys are on here because someone sent you an email inviting you to this demo session. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump. Oh, before I missed, because it's not just me getting results. Okay, we do have a ton of testimonials as well. Some of you may know James Fawcett. He's one of the bigger vendors and affiliates when it comes to Warrior Plus, which is another affiliate network. He's a 7-figure marketer. He's religiously been using Sendio as one of his go-to platforms for his email list. Leon as well has been crushing it, over $100,000 in profit since he switched to Sendio about a year ago. He is on, he is a vendor as well. So, he's absolutely loving Sendio. And here's some other testimonials as well. I'm pleased to get this opportunity to tell people about what I believe is the most amazing, useful autoresponder I ever had. And believe me, during the past 15 years, I have probably tried them all. I love that Sendio is constantly improving with new features that put it ahead of all the other responders. I expect to be using Sendio for as long as I decide to stay in business. All right, Derry here. As a lead generation and email marketing consultant, the tools I use to facilitate me in obtaining leads is very important. I own several autoresponder tools and subscribe to some mainstream tools. However, Sendio is the only tool that I will be using going forward for a couple of good reasons. The ability to tap into 3 of the most common and very profitable marketing channels: email, text, and Facebook Messenger, all in one place, is a feature that is unique to Sendio. In addition, you can import unlimited emails with 0 monthly fees, makes it really a no-brainer purchase. So you can see you'll be able to read some of these yourselves. But yeah, we have not just me getting results, but our users actually get results as well. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this demo video. So one thing that you're going to notice is that Sendio is one of the uh, top one of the quickest platforms there. Someone just walked by my window, I apologize. One of the quickest platforms that allows you to get up and running as quickly as possible. So it will literally take you a matter of minutes to come in here and import a list. So if you're using email, we're going to come here and go to add list. And you'll see here that our hybrid sequences are there as well at the top. That is one of our new 3.0 features as well. And I'll circle back and talk about that here once I walk you through the email part, okay? But pretty much our hybrid sequence allows you to set up one sequence but have multiple types of messages that you can send out to your subscribers. So email number 1 could be an email. Then you maybe want to follow up in a day or two with a text message, and then maybe on day 3 you want to send a Facebook Messenger message. So it allows you to mix and match how you reach out to your subscribers. This is taking a few minutes to load, so we'll just give it a bit since I am connected to the internet and GoToWebinar, so it might be bogging down my connection at the moment. If not, I'll try to refresh here in a few minutes if it doesn't load. But yeah, once you're in here, you'll be able to import a list. Then simply you could just send a broadcast or sequence. Now, Sendio is a pretty big platform. There's a ton of features added into here that not only, again, are unique to our platform, but also recommended by our users. So let me go ahead and do a hard refresh here. All right, there we go. And let's jump into the hybrid sequences just so I can show you how that works real quick. Click add new sequence. We'll do live demo. Click create. You can also obviously set preferable days and preferable hours. This is important if you're working with maybe a local client who only works Monday through Friday, maybe 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and you don't want to be disturbing their customers on hours after that. That allows you to be flexible with when these messages are delivered. So you can see here, you can start with email as the first one. And then you can set the second email to be a SMS text or even a ringless voicemail. And ringless voicemail is one of our 3.0 features, and I'll be talking to you about that here in the next few minutes. And then you can follow up with Facebook, and then Twitter also is a great bonus that you guys are getting as part of our 3.0 grand opening. But there you can see, we do have a full tutorial video on how to set an entire sequence up, but this just gives you an idea. It allows you to really mix and match sequences based on what message you want to be sent to your subscribers. So very, very powerful there. You can send an email day 1, send a text day 2, send a Facebook message day 3, send a ringless voicemail on day 4, things like that to really just stay in front of your potential lead or customer or whatever it may be. Okay, so now let's go here to email list, add list. And I'm going to show you how simple it is to come in here and get a new list added. All right, so here we are. So all you got to do is just name the broadcast. So we'll do live demo. Okay, you can give it a description as well. So, if you have multiple different customers and they bought some specific products, you can just put that information there so that you can always know, more information about these subscribers that you're adding. Now, I do just want to mention that Sendio is affiliate marketing friendly, but we are not spam friendly either. Okay, so although you could come in here and get your list moved over from another autoresponder quite quickly, the last thing we want is for people to start importing lists that they do not have permission to be emailing. Number one, we don't allow that on our platform. Number two, that's not really effective marketing. Okay, you're literally just spamming people. You're not going to get good open rates. You're not going to get good click-through rates. It's just, I know it's tempting to think that you can buy a list and automatically you're going to start making a bunch of money. It just doesn't work that way. When you're doing proper list marketing, you do need to have permission to email those lists. That's the way to actually get results. Okay, so from here, we do have 3 ways that you can start emailing your list. You can connect your own SMTP account, or you can connect a third-party SMTP service, and we are integrated with the most popular options out there. And then our third option here, which I don't talk too much about because it is our private system where you can connect to our servers, but that is by invitation only, and we don't really open that up too much. So the main 2 options are the SMTP account and the third-party mail service. Okay, so if you do have your own hosting account, you do have the option to use that as your SMTP. You just want to reach out to your hosting company and see how many messages they do allow on a daily basis, and then you could set those settings up when you're connecting your SMTP. You can set how many emails per day that gets sent out so that you don't get in any trouble. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just select Send 13. A lot of people ask me which one I recommend. If you are more of an affiliate marketer, Send 13 is a great option that is very affiliate marketing friendly. Okay. So we'll go ahead and connect that. And here is where the magic happens. This is where you can add your emails. Okay, you just simply copy paste, boom, you're good to go. That's how simple it is. There's no complicated setup. Literally, you can just copy and paste a list of emails right here, line by line, and that's it. That's all you need to do. Okay, we do have a very cool automation feature here that allows you to remove inactive subscribers, because that's another powerful thing that you do want to be implementing, is to make sure that you are emailing just the active subscribers. So over time, some people may just stop being interested in your emails and they stop opening them. So you could set here between a period of 1 to 6 months, or even if you want to go higher, but we do recommend 1 to 6 months, to remove to consider a subscriber inactive after that certain amount of time. So if you do 3 months or 4 months, if after 3 or 4 months that person is not opening your emails, then they'll be considered an inactive subscriber. Okay. You can also consider a subscriber inactive if they haven't opened a specific number of emails. So if someone's been on your list for any amount of time, and let's say you send them 40 emails or even just 30 emails, if you're sending one a day, that could be for 30 days. So if they haven't opened a single email up to 30 emails, then they'll be considered inactive by our platform. Okay. And you can also consider them inactive if they're not clicking on the links in your emails, because that's the ultimate deciding factor. Okay, are people actually clicking and buying stuff from your emails? If not, then why would you want that person on your email list? If they're just, all they're doing is just opening and never clicking and never buying anything, that, you might want to consider that person an inactive subscriber. So we'll do that as well. If they haven't clicked on a single link in 30 different emails, there's a good chance that they are not really an active subscriber. Now from here, you have 2 options. You can move these subscribers to a separate list for re-engagement, okay, or maybe try a different strategy with those people, or you can just simply delete them right away. Okay, this is very important to implement, again, because you want to be making sure that you are emailing the most active subscribers. And you can always have 2 lists. You can have the hyper active subscribers, and then by moving these people to a separate list, there may be a lower active subscriber, but that you can try and test different things. Okay. So then here's where you would select where to move them to. Okay, so you can just select the list that they would be moved to. All right, here is, like I said, where you add the emails. Also, you can import emails from a CSV file. So if you are using something like Aweber or GetResponse or something else, and maybe you have some other information tied to your subscribers besides just the email, and you want to keep that information intact, then you may want to just import using a CSV file so that all of that information stays with your subscribers. So if you have the subscriber's name, last name, location, products they've bought, whatever it may be, address, phone number, if you have all of these different things, I recommend importing using that same CSV file that you're exporting from your other autoresponder, bring it over here. And what will happen is not only is it going to pull the email, but it's also going to pull all those additional fields if it is contained inside that CSV file. Okay, and then we do have list opt-in mode. So we have either normal or double. Okay, I know some countries do require double opt-in, and we have a few cool things that you can do here. You can either do form subscriptions only or from form subscriptions and manual import. You can also use a custom confirmation template. Okay, and this is one cool way that you can actually make money while you're building your list. Okay, so if you are building a list and you are using double opt-in, your confirmation page is something that's very, very valuable. So if you're a little bit lazy and you want to just use our built-in what you see is what you get editor to edit your to be your confirmation template, you can do that. Okay, so you can do thank you, you are confirmed. But one thing that I recommend doing is to monetize this area. Add a banner, add a video, add a call to action, add a special offer for your products, or add a special offer or a recommendation for an affiliate product. Okay, so if you're offering something for free on the front end to build your list, and it's a double opt-in list, they have to confirm. The moment they hit that confirm link, they are shown this message. That's an opportunity for you to monetize that message. All right. So you can add images here, you can add text, you can add videos, whatever it is that you want. On top of that, if you prefer to not use this, you can use a custom URL. So you can redirect the people after they confirm their subscription. And the same thing on this page, on this URL that you put here, you can go ahead and monetize that page. Thank them for confirming, but also recommend a product to them at a discount or whatever it may be. Monetize every step of the list building process. Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and leave this to normal for now. Single opt-in. You do have to tag a custom unsubscribe footer because you always want to give your subscribers the option to unsubscribe. If not, you can get in trouble, big trouble, because you always have to have that in your emails. And then you have to certify that you do agree to all of our terms, that you're not going to be spamming, all that stuff. And then once you're done with this, you just click create, and now your list has been imported. It is truly that simple. Now, obviously, I'm walking you guys through this, so it did take me a little bit longer to go through that. But literally, if you were just coming in here and doing this on your own, this can take you literally a minute to 2 minutes tops if you're activating all these additional features to set that up. But once your list is actually created, all you got to do is come here to either the broadcast or the sequences to start getting messages out to those subscribers. Okay. But what I want to do real quick before I actually show you how to send a broadcast email, let me just talk about a few other things here that we do have in our system. So one is our tagging system. This is pretty much what allows you to segment your email list based on what how subscribers are interacting with your messages. So if I come here to add tags, excuse me. All right, I'll be able to do something like, let's do Facebook promo. All right, so if you're promoting a Facebook type of product, you can create a tag just for that product, and then you can just leave it as an empty tag. Okay, and then you connect just like that. You connect what sending account is gonna be used to email that tag. But pretty much what is gonna happen now is I'll show you here once I get to the broadcast section, but now I'll be able to tag people based on the actions that they take. And you can also enable tag automation where I can remove them from a specific tag that they're already in if they take an additional action. So if someone buys a product and they weren't a customer before, they can be taken off of the non-customer list and put on the customer list. If they open an email, they can be taken off of another tag if they hadn't opened an email, things like that. Okay, so another cool thing that we have here is our ad blocks feature. This allows you to monetize the PS area of your emails. Okay, so I'll show you what it looks like here. So this is what it actually looks like. So I personally like to use mostly text. So this is what one of my ad blocks looks like. Okay, it's pretty much promoting an affiliate product, but you can set up as many of these ad blocks as you want. All right, here's another one for one of my own products, and I'll show you how to actually utilize this. Okay, but pretty much you can just set up as many of these ad blocks as you want. You can use them to promote your own products, promote affiliate products, or even just cross promote a specific partner. But pretty much you can do whatever you want here. You can add text, you can add images, you can add GIFs, whatever you want here. And I'll show you where that actually goes. Okay, these ad blocks are very, very cool. So now, with that being said, and our ad blocks is one of our 3.0 features as well. I've made a ton of money with just the ad blocks. And let me just show you that real quick. If I click on stats for the studio one, you'll see, look how much I've generated just under 3,500 clicks to this ad block. All right, and the ad block for that was to it's promoting my studio platform. Okay, so 3,500 people have clicked on this ad block. Okay, and let me show you where those ad blocks actually go. All right, so if I come here to add my broadcast and I click add broadcast, all right, this is where the magic pretty much happens. So this is where I'm setting up an email to be sent to my list. So I'll do live demo. Okay, the subject line, this is where one of our powerful 3.0 features comes into play as well, which is our AI content writing engine, which allows AI to write all of your sales copy for you, because this is one of the most important parts when it comes to list marketing, getting people to actually open your emails. One of the main, most important parts of that is the subject line that you decide to use. So we have 3 ways that you can have AI write your subject lines for you. You can do from idea, you can do from keywords, or you can do from the actual email content. Now, obviously, there's no email content down here. So what I can do is either have the AI write the email content first and then pull a subject line, or I can just literally just write an idea here. So what I'll do is show you something real cool. I'm going to have the AI write a subject line promoting Sendio. Okay, so we'll do a new autoresponder that combines, oops, sorry. My typing is off right now. Combines the power of email, text, and Facebook Messenger with 0 monthly fees. And what I'm going to do is just copy this and use it for the copy of the actual email. And there you can see, look at that. Look how fast that was. Unlock powerful autoresponder with 0 monthly fees. Unlock the power of email, text, and Facebook Messenger all with 0 fees. Look at that. Awesome. Very obviously, I would probably put monthly fees here. But for the most part, 3 very good subject lines there. And what I usually like to do as well is add emojis to this. So you can either do it with the actual keyboard, or we have a built-in emoji option here on the right. All right, so I'll probably do that. All right, and here I'm going to select the list. So I think it was what, live demo that I did. You can either do list or you can do tags. Now these days I'm using tags a lot more, because again, I want to make sure that I'm emailing people that are the most engaged with my content. Okay, so what I do at the beginning of every month is I set up a new tag and then I'm constantly tagging people for that entire month who open my emails. That tells me that those are the people who are most engaged. So I'm always emailing, for the most part, people who are tagged, because those are people that I know are opening my emails, and that's why I'm able to get such amazing open rates. Okay. But here I'm going to do lists. You can also exclude lists and exclude tags. So if you're constantly tagging people or adding new lists, or if you have customers and non-customers, you can always exclude that. If you're running multiple promotions simultaneously and you want to make sure there is no crossover, that one person isn't getting both promotions, then you can go ahead and exclude those people right here. Okay, I use this a lot as well, especially because sometimes I am running two promotions at the same time. So I'll select a specific list here, and then I'll exclude the other list that I'm running a separate promotion to. Okay, so as you can tell, there's a few features in here that are very unique, because again, these are things that I really needed in my business to, just things that I knew I had to have in an autoresponder. So there, now let me go ahead and have the AI write the content for me. I'm going to click generate. And you can see, all within a matter of seconds, I'm now creating a broadcast, having AI write the content for me. And at this point, I'm just clicking options, and all I've written was literally what, one sentence. Okay, and that's the amazing thing of where we are in technology in today's world. Okay, technology is taking over a bunch of stuff. AI is taking over a bunch of stuff, and you're going to see what it can write for me here in the next few seconds. While that's still, oh, never mind. All right, let's go ahead and read some of this. Hey, and then it did write our first name tag there. Have you ever wanted a system to send out email, text, and Facebook messages at the same time without spending a fortune on monthly fees? Well, I have some exciting news. I've just created an autoresponder that combines the power of email, text, and Facebook Messenger with 0 monthly fees. That's right, no more expensive monthly plans. Now you can reach your customers in multiple ways without paying a dime, and then probably write in monthly fees here. But there you can see, and look here, also you can learn more about it here. It even added a call to action there for me. Okay, now I would probably tweak this a little bit, format it a little bit better, bold some stuff, highlight some stuff, and just make it look a little bit better. But overall, the actual content is spot on. It even capitalized things that they wanted to draw attention to. Okay, so very, very cool. It even closed it out for you there at the very end. So let me just show you what my emails typically look like, just to give you an idea of how you can actually format your emails. And there you go, boom, you can see it's formatted a little bit better, more of like a mobile length. Okay, I have emojis, I have highlighting, indentation, just kind of breaking it up so that people read my emails in blocks. Okay, there you can see there's indenting, and then it comes back to normal. There you go. So that's typically how I format my emails. So that's probably what I would do with this, just make it look a little nicer. Okay, and you can always save your templates. If you notice that I did that without even explaining it, but pretty much I loaded a previous template that I wrote. So if you constantly write or design a template and you want to constantly be using that, you can always save that and always load it before you actually put your content in there. Now, here's where the ad block option actually goes. So here you can see there is no PS, okay? But obviously I always want to make sure that I add a PS to my emails, because the PS area is some of the most profitable area in your email. There's actually people out there who won't read the body of your email, but they'll go directly to the PS. So what I like to usually do here is do a recap. So I'll do recap, and then I'll put just, new autoresponder, no monthly fees, combines email, text, and Facebook Messenger. Check it out here as an example. Okay, and then I'll just do bullet points or whatever it may be. However, like I said, this is still some of the most valuable real estate in your email. So our ad block, by me selecting one of these ad blocks, it attaches this message to the bottom of that email automatically. So this is promoting the main product that I'm promoting, but then by attaching an ad block, it's adding an additional monetization to that email, promoting something completely different. Okay, so maybe for some reason this didn't catch their attention. They didn't want to buy anything, but hey, they go to the PS and they see this, which is my ad block, and they're like, oh, that sounds interesting. Let me check that out. Okay. So 3,500 people have actually done that. Okay. They've clicked on this ad block by me just simply attaching it to an email that's already going out. So you can see the power in that. You can use this to promote your own products, to promote a completely unrelated product to this, to cross promote a partner. So maybe you guys agree that you're gonna send an email to your list promoting his offer, and he's gonna promote your offer, things like that. So you can use these ad blocks in multiple different ways. Okay, and there you can see 3,500 people have clicked on just the studio ad block that I include at the PS of my emails. Okay, and here's where the tagging automation goes. So you can always tag people when they open. So like I said, I always create a new tag at the beginning of every month so that I'm always constantly keeping a fresh list of people that do interact. And I usually always oh, there we go. Create a new tag based on the product that I'm promoting. So this particular email was written for me for a Sendio promo. So in this email, I want to tag people when they open for the entirety of the month and for this particular promotion that I'm running. Okay, you can also remove people who from previous tags if they're added to these two new tags. And if I add a link here, you'll see what happens. I'll just do that. Now an additional option pops up where I can tag people based on them clicking. Okay, so I usually have a global click tag. So everyone that has ever clicked on a link in my email gets added to this tag. And this is an even more hyper engaged person because you can kind of look at list marketing as an upside down pyramid. So the more actions that people take in your emails, the more engaged they are. So the moment they open, boom, that means that they're engaged. But the moment that they click on a link, that means they're even more engaged because they are actually interested in seeing the product that you're promoting. Okay. Now, you can run this campaign immediately, or you can schedule it for the future. You can even schedule it based on time zone if you are promoting products in a different country or different time zone, or if your subscribers are used to getting emails at a specific time zone as well. All right. Now this option here is one of our upgrade features, which allows you to automatically have Sendio reach out to your customers who did not open the first email later on in the evening. Now, this is something that's very, very, very profitable, and every marketer out there does this or has done this at some point. But here's how pretty much list marketing works. Usually, marketer A will send out an email in the morning. Okay, sends out the email at 9 a.m. Obviously, not everyone in his email is going to open that first email. So what most marketers do is that they send a follow-up email in the evening time to everyone who didn't open the 9 a.m. email. Okay. However, with every other autoresponder out there, this process has to happen manually. So if I sent that email at 9 a.m., I have to consciously be reminding myself that 7 or 8 hours from then, I have to go back to my computer and schedule another email to be sent out to people who don't open the first email. It's very, very profitable, but it's also very inconvenient. The last thing that I want to do is be sitting down for dinner or being outside playing with my kids and have to pause that to go back to my computer and send that email to the people who didn't open. However, I did do that for years because it's an extremely profitable strategy. You email a portion of your list in the morning. Everyone who didn't open that email in the morning gets a second follow-up email in the evening time. What we've done at Sendio is we've automated that process. Okay, so by clicking this option, it now allows me to set how many hours later do I want that follow-up email to be sent. You can also have it send 2 emails, however many hours apart. Usually, I just do 1 email. Okay. Sometimes I'll do 2 if I'm emailing very, very early. So if the first email goes out at 6 a.m., then the next email will go out at around 2 p.m. and then the final email can go out around 10 p.m. So that's 3 different emails broken up 8 hours apart. But another thing that you can do, because for one reason or another, those people who didn't open in the morning, they didn't open for a reason. Maybe they missed your email, maybe in their times when they were asleep, or maybe just the subject line didn't catch their attention. So this also allows you to change the subject lines. All right, so you can do subject number 2. Okay, or you can just take, the AI wrote 3 different subject lines for me. I could have taken the other one and used it down here. Okay, just to switch things up. Sometimes it's just as simple as a new subject line will give you that many more, will make you that much more profit. You can also alter the email. Okay, so if you do have a time sensitive promotion going on and the email is being sent 8 hours later, you can update the body of the email to correspond with however much time is left on that promotion. Okay, so this feature, very, very cool. It is one of our upgrade options, but one of the most profitable features that we have that takes just minutes to set up. Okay, we also have enabling the ability to A/B split test. So if you do like running split tests, you can turn that on, and then in the next screen, you'll be able to set up the actual split test. You can also auto translate your message, another powerful feature in our 3.0 release that allows you to translate the email in any language that you want. So if you are promoting in a different country that speaks a different language, you can make sure that they are getting that email in the correct language. But that is pretty much our email options in a nutshell. So I just showed you how you can import a list and how you can literally go directly to emailing that list, using our AI, all that stuff. And our sequences option for the email works exactly the same. The editor is exactly the same. You just have to, you just have the option to set up multiple emails. So I'm not going to go through the sequences, but let me just show you some of my sequences just so you can see how they look. Okay, so here are all of my sequences. You can see a quick snapshot of the stats. You can click here and see the actual emails that you have. You can get more detailed stats by clicking this option here. You can duplicate, pause, whatever it may be. And you can see that I actually use my follow-up sequence, okay? You can see all these messages that get delivered on a daily basis using my follow-up sequences, okay? And here's another cool feature that is exclusive to Sendio. I don't know how other autoresponders haven't caught on to this yet. But you guys are also getting access to this, which is my email URLs. So I'm sure that you guys may have seen or had to do this before in the past, where you send out an email or you receive an email and you're trying to click on the link in the email and it's not working. The link is broken, it's going to the wrong page, whatever it may be. Most or every other autoresponder out there, the person actually has to send a follow-up email saying, hey, sorry, the link is fixed or the link was broken or whatever it may be. With Sendio, we eliminated that because, if you send out that email and within minutes, you notice, oh man, that email is going to the wrong link. All you have to do is find that campaign in here, click edit, and you'll be able to instantly fix the URL or change the URL to start going somewhere else. So it eliminates you having to send that email, letting your subscribers know that that link has been broken, okay? So now that is pretty much, let me see if there's anything else I wanted to show you there. Add blocked email URLs, perfect. This is pretty much where you can connect those sending options, which I did show you when we were setting up a list, how you can 3 ways to send to your list. Let me quickly show you the forms option, okay, just so that you can see that you can quickly come in here and get a form created um, for any list that you're building. Okay, and here you can import a custom successfully subscribed URL and an already subscribed URL. And this is yet another way that you can actually monetize your list, which is what I like to call the thank you page. So the moment that someone subscribes to your list, they get sent to a thank you page. And on that thank you page, you tell them how they're getting access to their free gift. And on top of that, you offer them a discount or you recommend an affiliate product. Very, very valuable real estate is your thank you page. Okay, so you do not want to discount the ability to monetize that thank you page. And it can be something very simple, a headline, a video talking about how they get access to the freebie that they just requested. And then you just say something like, hey, you can also take advantage of the special offer that I have right below this video, and boom, just go into the offer. Okay. And then once you hit create form, our form creator isn't the best, but we know that most of you have a preferred page builder that you like to use anyways. So all you do is hit save. And then from here, you can get the actual HTML code that you would use to, to put into the whatever page builder you're using. Now, we are also integrated with a lot of the popular page builders out there. So if you are using one of those, you just input your API information, and then your leads get sent directly to your account. Okay, and you can see here that I do use my list building forms as well. Okay, so again, this is a platform that I actually use. This is my autoresponder. I'm not just releasing something that I don't use. This is something that I actually use in my business. All right, so now let me show you the mobile options. The adding the list is pretty much the same, so I'm not going to go through that. But let me just show you a few things here when you are doing the SMS broadcast, because we do have our AI engine built into here as well. So sending out a broadcast to your SMS list is pretty much the same. So I'll do SMS demo. You select the phone number list that you want to contact. Okay, the sending number that you're going to use, and we do integrate with Twilio, and we cover how to set all of that up in the tutorial areas. And then here is where the AI SMS generator is. So let's say that you're working with a pizza shop. Okay, so we'll do something like a 50% discount for pizza for Valentine's Day. As an example, we'll hit generate, and now the AI is going to actually write a SMS text for me based on that information. Okay, so if you are, let's say that you're working with a pizza shop, and boom, let's just read this. Treat your sweetheart to pizza this Valentine's Day and enjoy 50% off. Order now at Aroma Pizzeria and share a romantic moment with the one you love. So obviously you would probably change this to match the pizza shop that you're working with. But there you can see it took that short sentence that I wrote and it turned it into this. And you can see that it wrote the perfect length of a text message. So it still was able to maintain it into a one text message length. And you can see our character counter there. But that's how our AI works as well. Boom, it wrote a perfect text message that you can send out for this, imaginary pizza shop that we're promoting. Okay, you can also send an attachment. So if you want to send a QR code that contains the discount that sends them to the website, or a coupon code, whatever it may be, you can do that here by just selecting or dragging and dropping the file. You can also run this immediately or schedule it for the future. But that's how our SMS system works, along with the SMS content generator. Now we do have sequences that you can use. Same, works exactly the same. You're just adding multiple messages. So I'm not going to go ahead and go through that. But one cool thing here that we have as well is our SMS bot replies. So with something like this, let's say someone does reply to that email, or let's say that you're telling people, oh, reply to get your coupon code. So what you can do is have coupon or discount or whatever keyword you want. And if someone replies and that keyword is mentioned, you can have our system automatically send a reply to those people. So You can put something like thank you. The coupon code is XYZ. Okay, click add, and now anytime someone replies to that, oh, I already created one like that, so I can't create another one, but there you can see that, let me go to my bot replies. Anytime that someone replies to the initial text message, this is going to get sent to them. Okay, so very, very cool stuff. You can set up automatic bot replies to the text message campaigns that get sent out. We also have our ringless voicemail broadcast here as well. So if I click add broadcast, you'll see that it's pretty much the same thing. But what's happening here is that you're sending out an actual ringless voicemail. So if you have no idea what a ringless voicemail is, it pretty much is a pre-recorded voicemail that gets sent directly to the person's voicemail, and it pops up that little one, the notification icon on their voicemail, which is addictively irresistible, that everyone wants to check, hey, who left me a voicemail? Okay, so a very, very effective marketing strategy there. And we have 3 ways that you can actually get your broadcast in here. So you can upload an MP3 file, you can just type it out here, okay, or you can actually record a message, and the recordings are done here in the platform as well. So there's we have a full tutorial on how you can actually record it, and then you just select it from the actual recordings. Okay, but that's how simple our ringless voicemail feature works. And yes, you are getting this as a bonus during the 3.0 launch. This can easily be a feature of its own. It could be a whole product of its own. Okay, that's how popular ringless voicemail marketing is. We also have a live calling system built into here to allow you to make calls. Okay, so here is where that would happen. You just select the calling app, and we have full tutorials on how to set all of this up. You enter the phone number that you want to call, you make the call, and then you can also have notes here. So if you're talking to a potential client and you want to make sure that you don't forget things, you can tell them that you quoted them $1,000, SEO and web design, stuff like that. And then all of that will be saved with the actual call. So when you're done with the call, that actual recording gets saved here, and then you can listen to it at any time right here. And then you can see here the notes get saved as well. All right, so that's pretty much our mobile options. So you have the SMS broadcasting feature, the sequences, the ability to create forms as well and capture new phone number leads, the SMS bot replies, ringless voicemail broadcast, ringless voicemail sequences, and the ability to make live calls. Okay, and then lastly, we have our social options. So let me do the Facebook pages. You can connect an unlimited number of Facebook pages. Okay, and here you can see this page here has 22 subscribers. This one has 85 subscribers. And then you have 3 different options here. You can have a welcome message. So the moment that someone subscribes, you can immediately send them a welcome message. Okay. We also have bot replies. So if someone replies or sends you a message to your page, you can set a automatic bot reply to that page. Here you just select the page that you want to set it up for. You specify the actual keywords. So if someone writes price as an example, okay, you can have it reply this message. Hey, this is our pricing. This is our pricing page. Go ahead and check it out. Okay, whatever it may be. You can have it also, here's very cool, use the customer's name. So obviously we're talking about Facebook here. So you want to make sure you have that personal element. So you could include that when you're replying to that person. You can also enable buttons to be sent to that person. All right, so you can set this up here to get sent to that person, and if they click on it, then they can actually get the message delivered to them that way. Okay. You can also send an attachment. You can click here, send a voice file, an image file, whatever it may be. You can send that by clicking here. You can also enable a direct contact request. So if any keyword is sent, then that lets you know that the customer wants you to contact them personally, okay? And you can reply with this after someone does request a direct contact request. So you can be like, okay, we'll be in touch in 24 hours or whatever it may be. And you can also get notifications sent to you via email or via SMS, so that you are getting a copy of this back and forth directly in real time. And if you do see that you do need to jump in, if a sale is about to happen, you can jump in live and take over and actually make the sale. Okay. And you can also, there's here another very cool feature here is the typing simulation. So if you do want to make it seem like a real person is actually writing back to them, you can put here, 3 seconds, and then those little bubbles show up that look like someone's typing something back. Okay, so that's how our Facebook option works. And then you can also set up one-time broadcast to be sent to your subscribers, and you can also set up sequences. Okay, it all looks pretty much the same. You're just, again, setting up multiple options or sending up one-time messages. Okay, so let me go here to the Facebook pages as well. And I know I'm going through some of this very, very fast. So if you once we talk about the offer that we have for you here, and you're on the order page, we'll have more videos if you do want to check out more of the demo. Okay, and then here we do have comment auto replies as well, and this allows you to automatically set up comment reply. So if people are interacting with a post of yours, and you want to, you're seeing a common theme when it comes to what people are writing or what they're asking. One thing that we get a lot with our graphics ads is people asking about pricing and things like that. So you can set up automatic comment replies that just reply on your behalf. So if someone is asking about pricing, you can just boom, have an automatic comment reply that lets them know where they can get information about your pricing or whatever it may be. Okay, so once you connect your Facebook page, all of your posts for that particular Facebook page are going to show up, and then you can set up comment replies for each and every post. Okay, so once you click on that, you can just create a new one. And there you go. Whatever keyword gets triggered, you put that you want to be the trigger, you put that there, and then you can do either by messenger or by comment, or you can do both. And you can use this user's name as well, and then this will be the actual reply. Okay. And yeah, that's it. So that is pretty much Sendio in a nutshell. I know I've just covered a lot. Okay. We also have our agency features. So we are, going a bit long on this. I don't want to take too long on this because I still have to tell you about the actual offer that we have for those of you that are on here right now. So I'll touch a little bit about this, and then we'll jump into the actual offer that we have for you here. So our agency options here. We have our sub users feature, which allows you to give VA access to someone that you want to run campaigns on your behalf. This is again unique to Sendio because this allows you to be able to outsource your campaign creation and people emailing on your behalf without risking your leads. This is big because I'm sure some of you have heard nightmare stories where someone outsources their list marketing to someone, they have a falling out, and that employee ends up downloading all of the database and starts emailing or text messaging those people on their own. And that just is a disastrous situation. Okay, once that list leaves your autoresponder and someone else has a hold of it, there's nothing that you can do. So what we built in is a big protection for you for that. If you are deciding to outsource at some point, you can add a sub user and never give them access to your leads. All they have access to is the ability to create campaigns, but they'll never be able to access the leads. Okay. And then we also have a grouping feature, which is very, very powerful. If you are working with clients or you're working in multiple niches, or you're working with multiple partners and you want to have different lists separate from your main list, you can do that as well. This is very important, I believe, if you are working with clients, because the last thing you want to be doing is creating a list or adding subscribers onto your main account if they belong to your clients. So you can create a new group for, it's Jeff the electrician or Joe the attorney or your plumbing client. Add their database exclusively to their group, which is separate from your main account, and then you can start creating campaigns just in their group account. Okay, and again, that keeps their database separate from your database, and it just keeps everything nice and clean. Okay, you'll never have any crossover from with your leads to your client's leads, and you'll even be able to send an invitation to your client to have access to his own personal group and nothing else besides that. Okay, so that is how our grouping feature works. And yeah, with that, again, I know I covered a lot, and I'll answer a bunch of questions. I know there's a bunch of questions coming in. So let's just go ahead and switch back to the presentation, and let me go ahead and tell you about the offer that we have, and then I'll stay here as long as I need to go ahead and answer your questions. All right, so talk about awesome, right? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've truly built something that is honestly the first and only autoresponder that allows you to profit from the power of email, text, and Facebook Messenger under one central dashboard. And the best part is that, honestly, it allows you to tap into the most addicting device that your target customers possess. Okay, so now let's kind of jump into the offer that I have for you guys. And then there are some people on here that are saying that they do have to take off. So I want to try and respect everyone's time. So I'm going to jump into the offer that I have. And then I'll stick around and answer some questions at the end as well to make sure that all questions are answered. So let's go ahead and jump into this. With Sendio, you can create unlimited email marketing campaigns, create unlimited Facebook and text message campaigns, easily import unlimited emails and phone numbers, send unlimited emails, text, and Facebook Messenger messages, collect unlimited emails and phone numbers with our opt-in forms, collect unlimited Facebook Messenger subscribers, and much, much more, all with 0 monthly fees. Okay, and I think this is one thing that's one of the best parts about Sendio as well, because I truly believe that one of the main reasons that people don't get started with building a list is because with every other autoresponder that's out there, you have to start paying monthly for it before you even start getting any subscribers or making any sales or any of that stuff. So imagine that someone just getting started trying to get things going with their list building, and they have to go out there and start paying $20 a month to a service that they haven't even started using yet. Okay, they haven't started getting subscribers, they haven't been able to start making money. So with Sendio, we kind of flip that around. You're able to come in here, get access to our platform, start building a list, and you don't have to sit there and worry that every month you're going to have to be paying for something without actually getting results. Okay, because remember, when I first started, it took me 4 months to make my first sale. So I had 4 months worth of paying for an autoresponder just to build my list, and then it wasn't until month number 4 that I finally started making sales. So that's one thing that I truly think that holds people back. And today we're also going live with our 3.0 grand opening. Okay, so you guys are here during a very special week. It's been 3 years since we released an update. Well, not on a public update, but we've released a bunch of features throughout the 3 years. But this is an actual public 3.0 grand opening that you guys are here for. So what I want to do is kind of touch on what the actual 3.0 features are, since there are some people here that are some 1.0 users, 2.0 users, and have been with us for a while. So I kind of want to really let you guys know what is new in 3.0. So first thing is the new AI email, SMS, and messenger copywriter, which you all got to see. The new AI subject writer, which you guys got to see, which writes your subject lines in a matter of seconds. Also, our new hybrid sequences feature that I showed you guys, which allows you to mix and match different types of messages within one sequence. Our ringless voicemail campaigns, which easily could have been a feature of its own. So you guys are actually getting that in 3.0. Our new live calling feature with recordings, our new ad blocks feature, which I showed you guys, and how much extra traffic I'm able to send to an additional offer without doing much extra work, and much more. These are just pretty much like half of what the updates that we've added to 3.0. And once you get to the order page, we have a full list of everything that we've added, and I even have a video on there that talks about all of that. Okay, so now what are you guys here? What webinar exclusive do we have for you guys today? So obviously we are going to be offering you guys an awesome bundle deal and a great discount for those of you that are on here live. You guys know that I do like to make sure that I give you guys a great deal. So first things first, you're going to get obviously access to Sendio 3.0, which is everything that I pretty much just covered. The email, the text, the Facebook Messenger, unlimited leads, unlimited phone numbers, unlimited messages that you can send to your leads, all of that stuff. So you're getting full access to the main package of Sendio 3.0. And then on top of that, on this webinar exclusive deal, we do have 4 additional upgrades that if you don't purchase during this webinar exclusive, then I'll tell you what they are and how much they cost. Okay, so our upgrade number 1 is access to our Sendio Academy. Our Sendio Academy is a step-by-step training that's going to show you how to get your first 1,000 subscribers in the next 30 days. And we're also going to share with you a ton of free traffic strategies that you can start using today to start building your list. Plus, on top of that, you're going to learn how to get higher conversions so that you can get more subscribers with less traffic. Okay, that's one big thing that allows you to get to success a lot quicker when you can increase your conversions, even if it's just by 10%. We're talking an extra 10 subscribers if you get 100 people to visit your squeeze page. If you can just get 20% conversions instead of 10, that's a big difference and gets you to success faster. And you're also going to learn some ninja tricks for getting higher engagement so that you can make more profit without needing a huge list. This is another very vital thing for you to learn so that you can start making money quicker with a smaller list instead of feeling like you need to wait till you have a big list to start making money. Okay, if you purchase outside of this webinar exclusive, it would cost you $67 one-time payment to unlock our Sendio Academy. Our upgrade number 2 is access to our automated list profits membership sites. Now, this is a very powerful upgrade, okay, because you're actually going to get access to over 300 premium done-for-you ebooks in all of the hottest niches, okay? But not just that, you're also going to get a proven squeeze page to go along with each and every ebook, and you're going to get an entire follow-up sequence included for each ebook as well. Okay, and I think this is another big hurdle that stops a lot of people from getting started with list building, is not having something of value that you can offer to the marketplace in exchange for their email address. So you don't have a freebie to give away to start building your list. I know when I first started, I had to sit there and not only write the entire ebook myself, but try and design it, try and make it look good, make a cover for it, make a squeeze page for it, all of that stuff. It just took way too much time. And if you try to outsource something like that, it's very expensive as well, because I recently paid someone to write 2 ebooks for me, and it cost me nearly $1,000 per ebook to get those just written. That doesn't even include designed and all that stuff. So with this upgrade, you're actually going to get over 300 premium done-for-you ebooks. But not just that, you're actually getting the squeeze page as well, which is invaluable in and of itself, especially if you don't know any graphic design skills. And obviously, you get the done-for-you follow-up sequence that you can just plug right in. And on top of that, you're also going to be getting 2 done-for-you packages every single month, okay? So every single month, you're going to get 2 done-for-you ebooks. You're going to get 2 proven squeeze pages for each of those ebooks. And you're going to get an entire follow-up sequence with monetization included, so that all you got to do is just swap out your the default, the placeholder affiliate link with your affiliate link. and boom, you can copy and paste those follow-up emails directly into Sendio. Okay, and one thing to point out that's very, very important about this is that these are exclusive ebooks, squeeze pages, and follow-up emails written and designed by our in-house team. Okay, so we guarantee you that you will not find these anywhere else. They're not from some PLR site or none of that stuff. These are high quality ebooks, squeeze pages, and follow-up sequences. Okay, so if you purchase this outside of this webinar exclusive, it would cost you $197 to unlock all 300 packages, and then $27 a month to get access to the 2 additional done for you packages every single month. Okay, so if someone told me when I first got started that I can pay $27 a month to get 2 done for you ebooks, squeeze pages, and done for you email swipes as well, I would have jumped all over that, because that means that, you know, for just $15 each, you get all of that stuff. And not just that, for $197 you get 300 of them. I mean, this is an insane upgrade that you can get outside of this webinar, but on this webinar exclusive, we're gonna throw in an insane discount. Okay, so access to upgrade number 3. This is our booster feature. This is what allows you to let Sendio automatically send a follow-up email to your subscribers who did not open your first email. Now, I talked a little bit about this, about how powerful that strategy is and how every marketer pretty much does it because of how profitable it is. Okay, but the downside to it is that every other autoresponder out there, you actually have to go back to your computer later on in the day and schedule that second email to go out. Okay, I did that for years, and I wanted to eliminate having to do that, especially because the way that I do it is I usually send an email in the morning and an email in the evening time. So evening time in our house is usually either dinner time, bath time, or play time. So I wanted to not have to pull myself away from that, go to my computer to send that follow-up email. But again, I did that for a very long time because of how profitable that strategy is. And with our Sendio Booster feature, we've actually automated that process, as you guys saw in the demo part. Okay, where you can just tick a box, and then you can tell Sendio how many hours after the first email you want the second email to go out, and then you can change the subject line, you can change the body, all of that stuff. So extremely powerful feature that is exclusive to Sendio. No other platform has this. And if you did purchase this outside of the webinar exclusive, it would cost you a one-time payment of $67. And then access to our upgrade number 4 is our VA feature. This is yet another exclusive and very powerful feature that is unique to Sendio, which is the ability to give access to your VA to run campaigns for you, and you never compromise your leads. This is one big thing that happens when many marketers get to the point that they have to outsource their email and list campaigns. They give access to a VA who they probably just met, and they have to give them pretty much main access to their autoresponder. And many times what happens is either right away that VA will go in and download the leads, or when they have a falling out, or if things start to get rocky, boom, they'll take advantage and download the leads. And once that happens, it's detrimental to the relationship that you have with your list, because if someone else starts emailing them, they're going to be like, hey, what happened here? And then that comes back and hurts your reputation as well. All right, so with our VA feature, you never have to worry about that. You can confidently outsource someone to run your campaigns on your behalf and never have to worry about someone taking your leads. Okay, if you purchase this outside of the webinar exclusive, it would cost you a one-time payment of $47. And you also get full access to upgrade number 5, which is an email ramp exclusive deal that I was able to negotiate for you guys. This is a platform that comes built in with over 1,700 emails in 9 different niches and 10 different types of emails as well. So it comes built in with storytelling emails, re-engagement emails as well, so that you can take advantage of that feature that we have that allows you to move inactive subscribers to another list. So you can use the emails inside of email ramp, the re-engagement emails, to get those people re-engaged, to get them active, and then once they're active again, you can move them back to your active list. Okay, there's product launch emails in there, there's emotional emails, so there's a ton of different types of writing styles and copywriting styles to help you make more money, and it's all done for you over 1,700 emails. Plus, not just that, I also negotiated their club upsell, which allows you to customize and personalize the emails, and also be able to send them to your VA within the app so that your VA can then send them on your behalf. So this works perfect with our VA feature, because you can just push the email ramp emails to your VA, and then your VA can log into your account and send them out for you. Okay, so very, very cool little integration there. All right, so if you did purchase this outside of this webinar exclusive, it would cost you a one-time payment of $67. And if you did have to purchase it directly from the email ramp team, you'd have to pay for the email ramp about $97, I believe, and then the club upsell alone is about $67 as well. So I got you a huge discount where you can get both for just $67. Okay, so on this webinar exclusive, you can get access to absolutely everything. And you're getting access to Sendio 3.0, which is a $97 value, and this truly sells for $97 outside of a grand opening special like we're running right now. So over the last 3 years or so, that's the price that it's been set at. Okay, and then this one, you're also getting Sendio Academy, which is $47. You're getting the Sendio Automated List Profits, which is $197 plus $227 a month. You're also getting the booster feature, which is $67. You're getting the VA feature, which is $47, and you're getting the email ramp, which is $67, which is a total value of $492 plus $324 per year with the automated list profits. Okay. Plus, you're also getting some exclusive bonuses during this 3.0 grand opening. So you're getting the agency license so that you can use Sendio for your clients as well. You're getting our grouping feature as a bonus, which allows you to create groups, your client groups under your account, and then you can run your client campaigns in each of their individual groups, because the last thing you want to be doing is importing your attorney's contacts on your main account, or mixing them with another client's contacts. Okay, that's one thing you don't want to be doing, especially when you're dealing with sensitive information like your clients' clients. All right, so with our grouping feature, you can create a group for your attorney client and then just upload their leads to their subgroup, and then you can create a subgroup for your chiropractor client, and then just have their leads there, and then so on and so forth, so that you can keep everything nice and clean and you never have a crossover of leads. And on top of that, you can also give access to your client so that they can log in and either create campaigns themselves or just take a look at what you've been doing for them. Easily a $997 value. You're also getting access to our ringless voicemail as a bonus. We could have easily sold that as its own upgrade. $97 value. You're getting our Twitter automation bonus, which is a $97 value. You're getting our auto link swapper feature, which again is going to save you a ton of money and make you a ton of money, because you'll never have to worry about sending out a broken link, because you can fix it within seconds. Okay, $997 value. How to connect to your hosting SMTP, step-by-step training so that you can plug right into your existing hosting and not have to purchase any sort of SMTP or anything like that. This is easily a $97 value. You're also getting our tagging feature, which is crazy profitable as well, which allows you to not only set up multiple different types of automation by moving non-customers to customer tag, or people that do open and not open, do click, all that stuff, all that different automation that you can do. You get access to that, $297 value. Plus, you're getting access to all the 3.0 and 2.0 features and much, much more. This is a total value of $2,582. And there's even some features in there that I'm still finding out about, okay? Because the way that we've set things up is that, customers can reach out to our support team, and then if there's some feature suggestions that come in, our support team sends that directly to our development team, and sometimes features get added without me even knowing. So there's so many other features in there that I probably haven't even discovered yet, okay? So that comes to a combined total value of over $3,000. And many of you that have probably been on my previous webinar sessions, you know that typically I either go with a $497 per year price or a $297 every twice a year price, so a split pay option. However, I decided to do something very special since I know it is the beginning of the year. Everyone's excited. You want to hit the ground running. So this is an exclusive deal that I've never run before, and I've never done a Sendio bundle deal before. So right now you can actually get access to Sendio plus everything I just showed you, absolutely unrestricted access to everything for just $297 per year. Okay, now this is a very limited time deal as well. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever done a bundle deal for Sendio, and this is the first time I've ever done a $297 per year price point. Two things that probably will never happen again. So make sure that you do pick this up. I'm posting the link in the chat box right now. I'm also going to go ahead and post it in the questions box. So make sure that you do pick this up. And if you are watching this, the replay later on, once the replay is ready, the link will be right below the video. But yeah, I mean, this is an exclusive deal that is not available anywhere else. This is by invitation only. So the fact that you're on here live, you are one of the first people to actually see this bundle deal, one of the first people to take advantage of this bundle deal, plus all of the bonuses. And again, you do, someone is asking, how long do we have to take advantage of this? So you want to make sure you get in before Monday at Pacific Standard Time, because that's when the launch ends. That's when this pricing will probably be going up, or I might just go ahead and remove it altogether. But yeah, that is how long you have. So make sure that you do get in there. And with that, I'll go ahead and just start answering some questions for you guys. So that, if you are on the fence, I can go ahead and make sure that we get you inside. And I do see there's a few people that have already jumped in, so awesome, great to have you on board. And if you do have some questions, I know we did get a bunch of questions, so I may have missed a ton of that, so feel free to go ahead and post your questions again. And again, the link is in the chat box, the link is in the questions box, so make sure you pick up your copy now.